and diet possible, so that literally I was just in like perfect shape. I mean, Elon Musk should be doing that type of shit. Jeff Bezos and Zuck already do it. They're smart. Like, I would be the picture of fucking human health if I had that much fucking money. Like, I would have a team of nutritionists, dietitians, and fucking chefs, and personal trainers to like make sure I'm in like perfect fucking shape and health. I mean, that's like not even a fucking dent in his annual money that he makes, so it's like, why wouldn't you do that? Like, Jeff Bezos is fucking jacked now, bro. Like, that guy is like insane, dude. You would not want to fuck with him. Like, he'd probably kick your fucking ass. Like, ever since Jeff Bezos has stepped down as, like, the CEO of Amazon, bro, like, all he does is, like, goes on his fucking yacht and works out. Like, that motherfucker is going crazy. Hell no, I wouldn't be like Gabe Newell. I actually want to enjoy my money long term, man. I don't want to die of heart disease. Or
diabetes.
Why do rich people like yachts? It's basically a floating hotel, man. It's like a floating hotel. I mean, why do people enjoy going onto the, like, to the beach? All you eat is booty? Hell yeah, man. You eat the booty like groceries? Personally, I would never buy a yacht. At least for myself. Like, if my wife wanted a yacht and I had the money for it, then sure, why not? But personally, I have zero interest in boats. I don't like them. I get seasick anyway, so... Whenever I went on cruises in the past, I had to wear, like, these little patches behind my ear. It's, like, literally this little circular sticker that you put, like, behind your ear at, like, the base. Where your skull meets your neck, kinda. Or your jawbone, I guess. And it's called, like, Dramamine. So, yeah. I have to, like, take some fucking medication, pretty much, in order to not get, like, really fucking seasick. Because, like, the first time I went on a cruise, I was basically in my fucking room the entire time. Just, like, puking my guts out, man. That shit sucked. Like, every day we were at sea was just, like, fucking torture. I was meant to stay on the land, man. Like, even on a ship as large as a fucking cruise ship, the fucking rocking of the water just does not fucking do well for me. Like, on small boats, it's even worse. But yeah, I get seasick really easy, so I'd have to be medicated to get on it. But yeah, I was meant to stay on the land. But if I have, like, that little patch on, then it doesn't really bother me that much, other than the first day. The first day is really rough, but after that, it's fine. I just have to get over, like, that initial kind of, like, rockiness. But, yeah. Why do people get seasick? Because you're constantly rocking back and forth on the ocean. It's not like a smooth fucking, like, motion. It's like, why do people get sick on a roller coaster? It's because you're going up and down at really high speeds and jerking left and right, and it throws off your center of balance and everything like that. But yeah, I don't know. Personally, I wouldn't want a yacht, but I would buy one if other people in my family or whatever wanted one. But would I ever buy it for myself? Nope. Don't want it. I'm not a seaman. Have I ever been fishing? Yeah. I've gone fishing before. Oh, yeah, dude, I would 100% get a plane. Absolutely. I would love to have a plane. That shit would be so fire. You don't have to go through airport security. You can go wherever the fuck you want, whenever you want. You can take off at whatever time. Like, fuck yeah, dude. I would love to have a private plane. I would never get a helicopter, though. Unless it's like a fucking Apache. Or not an Apache, fuck. What? A Black Hawk or some shit like that? The Apaches are the attack helicopters, right? But yeah, I would never get like one of those small personal helicopters. I'd get some shit like Marine 1, basically. Where that thing's like a fucking flying fortress, and if it gets hit or crashes, you have a chance of surviving. Yeah, whatever fucking helicopter Marine 1 is, that's what I would want. What kind of helicopter is Marine 1? A Sikorsky VH-3D Sea King. There you go. That's what I want. How much does that cost? $9 million. There you go. Yeah, that's the thing, I'm Key. I would never get one of those small, little, janky, private helicopters. I would make sure to get, like, some military-grade shit that's, like, designed to crash. You want to make sure whatever helicopter you buy is designed to survive a crash. Most helicopters are not. Those military-grade ones absolutely are. Apparently helicopters are safer than cars and crash free. Yeah, but there's also less helicopters, so... I mean, pretty much everybody has a car. Maybe 0.01% of the population has a helicopter. Yo, Griff, what is your body count cutoff for your... Yeah, my wife. I don't know. It depends on how old she is. Also, I don't really know why it would matter too much, because, like, look at it this way. Like, let's say she's had sex with 15 different guys, or she was in a relationship with one guy for 3 years. Well, she fucked that same guy pretty much, you know, 2 to 3 times a week for the last 3 years. Whereas if her body count was 15, she probably had sex less total time. So, there's also that. I don't know, dude. It just depends. I don't really care that much. I don't really think it's that big of a deal. Feels like, let's say she has like 15 one-night stands. Is that better than some chick that's been in a relationship for 5 years and literally got fucked on the daily? I mean, if you're talking about just pure, like, numbers of times she's hooked up with other dudes, if she was in a long-term relationship, she's probably hooked up with that dude way more than if she just had, like, a couple one-night stands here and there. If that makes sense. I don't know, dude. I think you could almost interpret the 5-year relationship as worse, because what went wrong in the span of 5 years that she eventually broke up with this person? Like, shit, man, if I was with somebody for 5 years, I'd probably already be married to him, you know? So, like, what happened in that situation that it didn't work out? That's also something to think about. But yeah, I don't really give a fuck about body count that much, dude. The way I look at it is if you're interested in a girl and she's very attracted, chances are there's a ton of other dudes that have been attracted to her before, and, you know, like, as long as she ain't going back to them, it doesn't really matter too much. I mean, obviously, if she's like a fucking literal, like, village bicycle and everybody's had their fucking ride, you know, that's a little bit different. But, you know, if she's had like 1 or 2 different, like, sexual partners a year since she's been 18, I don't really see them as that big of a deal. Because, like, look at it this way. Like, say she's hooked up with 2 guys every year since she's turned 18, which is pretty conservative. And I'm 25, so, what, 2 partners a year for 7 years, that's a body count of 14. That's not even that bad. Like, oh no, she had sex with a different person once every 6 months. That's not a lot. That's actually really low. No, I don't think just incels care about body count. As long as the body count's not something insane, like if it's 50 plus or some shit like that and she's 24, like, that's a little concerning. But if it's like 10 or 15, like, it's really not that big a deal. Griffin is a fatty McFatterson. Quit projecting, you generation. I'll have you know that I'm actually thicker than a bowl of oatmeal, bro. Yeah, maybe skinniest in the dick, but that's about it, bro. If it's more than 0, it's a no for me. What are you gonna do? Hang around high school fucking graduations? Be like, hey, are you a virgin? Hey, are you a virgin? Hey, are you a virgin? Like, bro, where are you gonna go to find chicks with 0 body count? Because chances are, if she's attractive, she's already been in a relationship at least once. Because other guys will have asked her out. Dude, church girls are the biggest freaks for the most part. Especially if they have ultra religious parents. Like, if you're a, I don't know, like, I feel like most chicks that have, like, super religious parents or everything like that are probably the biggest fucking, you know, freaks, in all honesty. Because they're, like, repressed, if that makes sense, so they like to rebel more. It's like if you make alcohol a huge fucking deal. you're actually making it more likely your kids are gonna fucking binge drink given the opportunity. Let's see. Fleece Booty Warrior Johnson with the 2. Would you date a Tyrannosaurus Rex like Abbyzilla? Absolutely. Isidler with the 5. We can check it out, man. Why standards are dropping? What standards are dropping, man? Dude, even back in the 1600s, most chicks were not virgins on their wedding day. I hate to break it to you. Like, throughout the dawn of human history, people have not waited for marriage. It's been an idealized concept throughout human history, but it's not the reality, dude. Human beings are horny-ass motherfuckers. And think about back in the day when we didn't have TV, movies, video games, even fucking books. Because most people couldn't read. What do you think people did? They sat around, got drunk, and they fucked. Like, let's be honest here. There has never been a time in human history where people have solely had sex within marriage, and the only time that's probably ever occurred is like in insanely strict religious environments, but even then, I guarantee you it happened, just, you know, in secret. Groovy with the 2. Why do online people think that women are hoes? Because they have a 0 body count, so therefore, you know, they somehow expect that attractive women are going to be in the same boat for some reason. I mean, it's like the terminally online misconception. It's like, you know, look up the average age that most people lose their virginity. I forget what it is. Let's see. Average age loss of virginity. The vast majority of people lose their virginity between the age of 17 and 20. So, on average, every single person in this chat should have already lost their virginity by age 20. Brit. But anyway, yeah. So it's kind of foolish to expect, like, oh, a 24-year-old woman you're dating is going to be a virgin. Like, it's just statistically pretty much impossible. Like, if you go to college, dude, and you simply show up to college parties, you'll get some. It's not hard. It really is not hard. DJ Aftershock with a 5. Obama put it best what we were all thinking. Well, hold on. Let me read that again. Obama put it best what we were all thinking, what Americans need the most, when he said, gotta have them ribs and pussy too. Oh my god, what the fuck? Did he actually say that shit? Based Obama, man. I lost my V card at the family reunion thanks to Griffin recommending Orma. Oh, that's great, man. Congratulations. If a man loses his virginity at 30 like Chris Chan, then I don't know why he waited so long. Well, I don't think it's that Chris Chan waited, it's that he couldn't get any action for that long. I don't think it was voluntary. DJ Aftershock with the 2. Yes, he unironically said that. That's fucking base, man. We need more of that energy. King Samuel with the 2. I lived a life of constant moving. No puss for me. Well, that just means you've had access to more options, bro. Nah, apparently somebody paid for a hooker for Chris Chan before he had sex with his mom. Before he raped his mom, apparently somebody hired a hooker for him or some shit like that. Does a hooker count? As long as it's a chick, yeah. I mean, if it's a lady boy, it's debatable, because, you know, it's a little different, but yeah, as long as you're getting some puss, bro. I mean, it's having sex. Because Kiwi Farms bailed him out, dude. He's waiting until his trial. Yeah, someone bailed him out. I don't remember who it was, but... I can't believe my son likes porn stars. I know, it's disgusting, right? Griffin is a virgin with rage, explains why he lashes at Britt, because deep down he knows he's scared to talk to women. But if I was scared to talk to women, how would I lash out at Britt? Because I'd be afraid to. Think about it a little bit.
Nice cock. Perfect.
Have I ever titty fucked a bitch with a pretty face? No. My brother is going to be 28 years old in 2 months and he never lost his V card. Has he been trying to or just doesn't give a fuck? Because, I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't really feel like you have to have sex if you don't want to. It's not like a big deal. But as long as he's not like a virgin with rage, you know? I mean, at the end of the day, man, if you don't want to have sex, you don't have to have sex. It's not that big a deal. Like, it's not a make or break thing. Like, your life isn't going to fucking end if you don't have sex by a certain date. Like, believe it or not, man. Life can go on. Beastly feeds with the 2. I'll put a link to a video in chat to watch. Just put the title. Probably won't be able to send a link. An Eyesiler with the 5. Let me see. Got it, man. If he has no sex drive, what the fuck? He doesn't care about sex? I mean, this may be a mean question, but is he, like, weird looking? Or weird in general? Like, very shy, doesn't socialize, doesn't really go out, keeps to himself. Like, I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to ask, is he like a Redditor? He never go... Oh, there you go, yeah. Redditor. Got it. He's living the Redditor lifestyle, just, I guess, terminally online. I don't know, bro. You should just encourage him to get out and do shit. Beastly feeds with the 2. Baldur's Gate 3. I think we watched that last night, actually. Let me check. If it's the IGN video, we did watch that. Yep, we watched that last night. The Destin video for IGN. He's focused on upgrading PC and playing. Yeah, he needs to get out, bro. If that's your main focus in life at 28, then it's time to, you know.
Please, touch some grass.
I mean, that's fine if that's how you want to spend, like, your free time every night. Does he have a job or just sits at home all day? He never works. Yeah. So it sounds like your parents just need to kick him the fuck out and force him to get his life together. No offense, but he just sounds like a shut-in neat, bro. Like, that's sad. Easy to find a woman at an office environment. No, it's not. Well, I don't work in an office, so I couldn't tell you. Maybe it would be. But... well, if she loves him, she needs to push him out, because what she's doing is hurting him, not helping him. She's enabling his self-destructive behavior. Because there's a difference between, like, not being in a relationship at 28, but, you know, you have a job, you're productive, you know, you have your own place, you pay your own bills, you have savings, goals you're working towards, like a plan for life, and you just happen to not be in a relationship or something like that, then that's fine. But if you're like 28 years old, no job, still living at home, don't pay any rent, don't have any goals in life besides playing video games, no relationships, never leave the fucking house, that's a problem. That's a really big problem. King Samuel the 5, my problem is that girls I'm attracted to don't stick around long enough to from a relationship with or form a relationship with or ask out. Right now I'm focusing on getting that money. Well, I mean, dude, it depends on what point in life you're at. Like, you're like early 20s, right? I mean, dude, at your point, you can just walk up to chicks and you don't really have to get to know them. You can just ask them out. Like, it's not like you're in high school or middle school or some shit like that, where it's like, you know, you got to be around them every single day. Like, when you're in your 20s, you can just walk up to people and say, hey, want to go out? And if they say nope, you'll never see them again, so it doesn't matter. It's not like you have to be around them on a daily basis and get to know them first. So you can kind of just date a little more casually. Like, you don't even have to ask them on a date. You can just say, hey, you want to go grab some food? Or do you want to go see a movie? Do you want to go hang out? Or whatever. Like, just make it, like, really casual and see if you just even like them. And then you can just take it from there. And if it doesn't work out, no big deal. Move on to the next. That's it, man. So you're kind of at the point in life where dating is not really a big deal. It's very casual. You know, the whole fucking teenage romance fucking delusion era is done. You know, most chicks your age are not going to be like, oh my god, my first relationship will be the man that I marry. Like, that whole fucking delusional thinking process is gone, which a lot of bitches in high school and middle school have. I like girls who don't need my money. Bruh, if you're actually worried about that, then I don't know. If you truly like a girl, you will not care if she needs your money or not. I'll just put it that way. You're not used to the idea of casual dating? What do you mean? Nah, dude, most women care about how much money you make because eventually they want to hear the magical words that every chick wants to hear on some level. You don't have to work anymore if you don't want to. You can just stay at home. Every girl, regardless of what they say, is waiting for that day to arrive, where whatever guy they're with is making more money than them, can pay all the bills, and provide for their lifestyle so they can stay home and do whatever they want all day. Every woman, no matter what age she is, what job she has, or what point in life they're at, wants to hear those words that someday they can stay home while whatever guy they're with is out there making enough money to support their lifestyle. Every chick wants to hear that. It doesn't matter if you're dating a Starbucks barista or a fucking boss babe. Every chick wants a guy making more money than her that can provide for her and keep up their lifestyle. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. That's what every guy should aspire to do at some point, is be able to provide. Money you make because eventually they want to hear the magical words that every chick wants to hear on some level. You don't have to work anymore if you don't want to. You can just stay at home. Every girl, regardless of what they say, is waiting for that day to arrive, where whatever guy they're with is making more money than them, can pay all the bills, and provide for their lifestyle so they can stay home and do whatever they want all day. Every woman, no matter what age she is, what job she has, or what point in life they're at, wants to hear those words that someday they can stay home while whatever guy they're with is out there making enough money to support their lifestyle. Every chick wants to hear that. It doesn't matter if you're dating a Starbucks barista or a fucking boss babe. Every chick wants a guy making more money than her that can provide for her and keep up their lifestyle. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. That's what every guy should aspire to do at some point, is be able to provide. By the way, I saw this short, chubby blonde right up my alley, if you know what I mean. You talking about Britt? Blondes are an L? I don't know. Depends on the type. I don't know, man. I don't really care what, like, features they have, as long as they're not, like, fat or ugly. That's about all I care about. I don't care if they have blonde hair, red hair, brown hair. Like, I have preferences, obviously, but it's not like, oh my god, bro, I would never date a chick with red hair. It would just depend. on everything else in addition to that one specific feature. But like, if you were born with like brown hair, it's not really something you can help. I mean, you can dye it, but I mean, somebody who rocks their natural hair color, I feel like, you know, that's pretty nice that you're confident you don't have to fucking dye your hair. Yeah, preferences are racist. I forgot. Sorry, guys. Sorry, everyone. You're not allowed to like one race better than the others. That's racism. No preference.